Hey, hola mi gente, seguramente no me ven ahora mismo, se supone que no me estén viendo y bienvenidos al directo de hoy. Hoy vamos a estar viendo exactamente el Unreal Editor, por fin, después de tantos años, literalmente, por fin se viene la espera de lo que casi todo el mundo estaba esperando. Ok, van a ver, ok, espera un momentito, van a ver algunas cosas aquí raras. Captura de ventana. Ok, Studio, Stream. Esto, aquí está. Seguramente lo están viendo. Faltan 29 minutos, ok. Déjame arreglar algunas cositas aquí. No quiero que nos falte nada. Y nada, básicamente esto, déjame arreglarlo. Bueno, ahí está perfecto, ok. Básicamente hoy transmitieron. Me escucho bajito, ok, ya, ahí no, ahí me escuchan duro. Me sube el volumen, ahí, ok. Pues hoy, el día de hoy, subieron un stream, ok, un en vivo, una transmisión de... ¿Qué hago? Básicamente lo que voy a hacer hoy es grabar un directo. Grabar un directo de algo que estuve esperando en un juego, ok. Y básicamente va a salir ahora. Y me voy a quedar varios días, bueno, varios días no, varias horas, varios minutos, varias horas viendo la transmisión, ok, de este directo que estás viendo ahora mismo. Y nada, voy a reaccionar a esto. Pero obviamente faltan varios minutos, así que lo que puedo hacer es jugar ya mismo. Voy a jugar otra cosa. Perder el tiempo. Déjame ver si puedo... Oh, no sé. Se salió. Ahí se ve. Ok. Bueno, por mientras que se ve eso y la gente sigue comentando, yo voy a jugar cualquier cosa. Déjame ver qué puedo jugar. Yo creo que por mientras puedo jugar Horizon, que es un juego que yo he estado jugando y es bastante bueno. Caption. ¿Qué describo? Horizon. Ahí está. Bueno, ahí están viendo el hermoso Horizon Down. Voy a estar jugando un ratito, tranquilito, y cuando ya pasen los minutos, cuando ya sea... Lo que viene en el en vivo son varios anuncios de esa empresa, ok, que es para básicamente saber lo nuevo que va a venir en esa empresa. O sea, en eso puede venir juegos, puede venir nuevas modificaciones de... Es como un motor gráfico. Unreal es un motor, o sea, básicamente es como un lugar donde puedes programar, o sea, crear juegos y cosas así. Entonces, hoy va a salir una actualización de eso, de algunas cosas que pueden agregar, y también sobre el nuevo motor gráfico, o sea, un nuevo motor como Unreal, que es un motor, que es una aplicación, pero para un juego en específico que yo estoy esperando, que es el juego de Fortnite. Hola Maker, hola. Es que me llega tarde, me llega tarde los mensajes, tengo un poquito de delay, pero ya. Ok, lo que voy a transmitir ahora, básicamente estoy jugando un juego que se trata sobre cazar animales y seguir una historia completa de que no sé cómo explicarlo perfectamente, pero básicamente es un modo aventura que puedo seguir la historia o puedo simplemente cazar animales. Pero lo chistoso de estos animales es que no son animales normales, son animales robóticos. O sea, básicamente para cazar animales necesito estas armas que tengo aquí, me sirven para básicamente atrapar al enemigo. Y cada animal tiene su debilidad y puedo atacar perfectamente y matarlo. Ahora mismo no sé ni para dónde estoy yendo. Okay. Bueno, ahora tengo que caminar todo eso. Tengo que llegar hasta allá. Y yo no sé dónde está mi caballo. Que mira, lo vas a ver ahora. Mitológicos, animales. Es que es una historia muy larga. Cómo se volvieron robots y todo eso. Mira, lo llamo. Es que son animales que los transformaron en robots por un bien de la humanidad, básicamente. Para que los humanos no se extingan. Ese es de eso es que se trata de hoy. Y hay de todo, hay hasta gallinas y todo. Por ejemplo, estos son gallos, pero son gigantes. Y yo tengo que correr. No sé por qué no estoy corriendo.
Los rapaces atacan. Intentaré ayudar.
Pero ahora voy a atacar a estos robots. Que mira, que con este chip que yo tengo, mira, con esto, yo puedo saber la debilidad de cada animal. Por ejemplo, este animal que es como un ave, le puedo atacar con el fuego, con un arco de fuego. Y eso le pasa el bien, mira, ¿ves? Se caen. Y ahora aprovecho, ya que lo tumbé. Uy, no te escapes. Ahí está, se cae. Y puedo recolectar sus objetos y todo eso y farmear. Qué feo los robots. Tan feos los robots. Toma, le di. Es más cerca de ahí está, cayó. Uno menos. Falta este. Creo que falta otro más, ¿no? Sí, okay. Sí, los
¿Por qué
animales son
atacan a
feos.
estos rapaces? ¿Será?
Mira, aquí tú puedes ver, mira cómo son los animales. Mira, yo he encontrado a el vigía, que es como un policía, por decirlo así. No sé exactamente qué decirte, creo que es un velociraptor, básicamente. Esto, un galopador, es un caballo, ¿ok? Que ese es el que tengo yo. Este es un venado, ¿ok? Que se llama pastador. Esto es un chatarrero, no sé decirte bien qué es esto, pero es como una bestia. Puede ser un oso, no sé. Tiene 4 patas, así que puede ser un tigre, un león, lo que sea. Este es lo mismo que este. Este básicamente es un toro. Este es otro tipo de venado. Creo que sí es. No sé qué es. Este es una gallina, pero gigante. Esto es un toro, pero más grande. Esto es como una especie de lobo. No sé. Esto es como un cangrejo. Esto. Otro animal raro, pero es gigante. Esto es como, no sé, una vaca. No sé. Un acechador. Esto me recuerda a una salamandra. Este es un ave. Este es como una araña. Este es como un perro, un tigre, lo que sea. Este es un cocodrilo. Este es un topo, o sea, es un topo. Este es como otro tipo de toro gigante. Este es como un T-Rex. Esto es una tormenta. Déjame ver cuánto falta. Ok. Mira, pero ¿sabes por qué estoy transmitiendo esta hora? Porque ahora es que sale la transmisión, ¿entiendes? Yo no puedo transmitir porque sí. Es porque básicamente ahora que va a salir lo que quiero ver, sale a esta hora. Entonces si no transmito a esta hora, no puedo verlo. Puedo verlo, pero no va a ser lo mismo que verlo en vivo. Esto es como un mega robot, pero esto ya tiene otra historia. Y esto es como una jirafa.
Que hable con la persona al mando.
Gracias. Estamos agotados.
Sí,
Es
pero
la tercera batalla.
básicamente no es que puedo coger alguno. Ni todo eso. Lo que pasa es que yo los descubro. O sea, como que lo pongo en mi libreta de que descubrí, por ejemplo, descubrí uno de estos que son desconocidos, ¿verdad? Descubrí uno de estos, pues automáticamente salen como estos. ¿Ves? Que como que se desbloquean. Y estos, como ya los he visto, ya los he desbloqueado, menos este yo no lo he encontrado. Pero básicamente se desbloquean nada más. Solamente me sale cómo son. Y puedo saber de ellos y eso. Los detalles. Mira, esos son un embestidor. Lo amarillo sale las debilidades. Pero me voy a poner todavía. Su debilidad es el fuego, así que le voy a poner ahí un poquito.
Estoy más que lista para enfrentarme a ti.
¿Ves? Explotó. Le di en su punto débil, por eso explotó. Confío, ¿cómo que confío? ¿Qué confío? No sé qué confío.
No tengo espacio.
Cuando falten 5 minutos en la transmisión, pues dejo de jugar este juego.
Ya está. Escapé.
Déjame llamar al galopador. ¿Sí? Mira, esos son cangrejos, ¿lo ves? Pero son gigantes. Pero son cangrejos. Ah, sí, básicamente sí. Lo que pasa es que yo estoy yendo para lo amarillo. Mira, esos son cocodrilos. Eso es lo que yo te enseñé. Tengo que correr porque si no corro me atacan. Más galopadores, digo galopadores. No me acuerdo. Están atacando desde atrás.
Y aquí vamos otra vez.
Son los atropellos si está en el medio. Mira, este es el mapa. Este es el mapa. Es un poquito pequeño. Un poquito nada más. Y yo estoy ahí. Y yo tengo que ir hasta aquí. Pero rápidamente yo puedo ir. Yo llego ahí de rápido. Es gigante. Sí. Mira, hay conejo. Pero no sé por qué se quedó ahí. Mío, siempre están en el medio. Por el caminito siempre están en el medio.
¡Oh!
¡Corre!
¡Nos vieron!
Esto no corre. Ahora. Uy. El mapa es bien bonito. Sí, fue bien bonito. Sí. Ah, yo puedo atacar con eso. Ay, le fallé. Le fallé otra vez. Nada, soy muy malo, no puedo atacar con él. Con el conejo me da conmigo. Pero bueno. Déjame ver si yo puedo usar el calentador. ¿Cuánto falta? Falta 11 minutos. Falta un minuto. Bueno, de hecho falta más, pero... voy a quedarme un rato jugando. Mira, esos son mercadores. O sea, no sé cómo decirlo. Básicamente ellos me ofrecen productos para que yo les compre que me pueden servir para la batalla y todo. Por eso es que me compré estas cosas. Con ellos. Aquí tengo que dejar la montura porque es parte de la historia. Lamentablemente lo tengo que dejar aquí. Mira.
Es un gran espectáculo.
Mira esto, mira. A un mercadero. Esto es un mercadero. Aquí mira, tú te entregas todo esto, te da todas estas cosas. Y con las skills que tú ganes, tú puedes comprar estas cosas. Ya yo compré lo necesario, así que... ya estoy llegando, no me falta nada. Tranqui, le fallé los tiros.
Te perdiste, a mí no me preguntes. Soy guardia, no me...
Ya estoy llegando. Bueno, pronto, después de esto, yo creo, ya voy a...
Si te perdiste, a mí
Ya voy a
no me
esperar,
preguntes. Soy guardia, hombre conejos. Si las máquinas o los bandidos intentan pasar por aquí, se las verán.
Envié un mensaje a la conquista para avisarles a todos.
Me alegra que regreses. Lo de Ersa me afectó. ¿Sabes?
Yo creo que ya lo voy a dejar aquí, ¿ok? Vamos a cambiar esto. Vamos a ahora sí esperar. Voy a salir de la partida. Ahí se supone que vean básicamente el video que va a comenzar pronto ya. Si esto lo quito. Ok, ya está. 8 minutos. A lo que voy a poner musiquita tranquilita. Sí, hola. Pero en un momento a lo que pongo todo. Voy a poner música. Sí, es que hay personas que les gusta ver, pero no escribir, o no pueden escribir, depende. Pero eso ya allá ellos, cualquiera. Bueno, un poquito de musiquita aquí. Tengo que poner esta porque no quiero que me salte el copy, ¿ok? Dame ver si puedo cambiarlo y poner otro. Ahí está, puedo ponerlo. Yo vuelvo ahora a lo que empieza esto. Ya puedo ya. Ok, ¿cuánto dijiste que iba a volver el juego? No voy a volver al juego por ahora. Lo que sí voy a esperar es que quedan 2 minutos y 50. Y 1 minuto más, ok, para que básicamente empiece el directo, ok, la transmisión. Simplemente voy a reaccionar a esa transmisión que va a empezar ahora. Se fue. Bueno, ya queda 1 minuto. Vamos a esperar 2 minutos más porque básicamente ya no empieza. Ok, ahora básicamente hay que esperar varios minutos más. Y más, porque... Sí, porque estoy escribiendo. Se nota que estás usando más el teclado, ¿sí? Es que estoy escribiendo para notificar y esas cosas. Ahora es que empezó esto. Ok, bajamos la música. Hay que ver esto. Déjame ver porque lo escucho bajito. No sé si ustedes lo escuchan bajito. Ahora. Aquí va a haber pero millones de juegos raros. O juegos buenos. Sí, es que esto es muy temprano. Normal que no haya nadie. Pero... igual... esto va a estar épico. Aquí yo me puedo quedar hasta 1 hora si quiero. Bueno, si quiero no citarla a esto. Ahí simplemente está explicando los juegos que hay. Sí, esos son los juegos. Juegos de diferentes personas que han creado esas cosas. diferentes cosas. Ya estoy ready porque salga lo que yo estoy esperando. Un real engine. Ahora sí. Eso era como una intro. Creo. Sí, era como una intro, creo. Bueno, dice, vuelvo ahora, coming up. Empieza pronto. Ahí está. Además de que son juegos, también son videos y cosas. No solamente funciona para juegos en específico. Sirve para todo, literal. Es la primera vez que veo un en vivo así en este canal, así que yo no sé cómo funciona esto, pero ya veo más o menos cómo va a ser. Supongo que cuando se ponga la pantalla completa o se quede así, yo espero que por lo menos empiece pronto. Sí, porque literalmente la imaginación es infinita, por eso hay cosas bien raras. Pero hay gente que crea un montón de cosas bien duras. Como eso, se ve bien. Los gráficos, la luz, la iluminación, cada vez mejoran más. Ahora, ¿ves? De 12:30 a 1:30 empieza lo que importa de verdad. Ahora sí. Ok. De 12:30. Así que a las 10. O sea, a las 10 minutos más. Y empieza lo de Fortnite. Ok. Que es lo que yo estoy esperando. ¿Verdad? Es impresionante porque literalmente eso no es real. Se ve real y no es real. O sea, todo lo que tú estás viendo no es real. Simplemente un juego. Es irreal, por eso es que se llama Unreal. Recuerda que puede ser cualquier persona, ¿viste? O sea, pueden entrar y salir. No necesariamente tiene que ser alguien en específico. Puede ser cualquier persona. no me comí el helado. Está bien. Se ve cool. Es como un anime mezclado con un juego. Hay muchos de esos. Como caricaturas. ¿Ves que dice de 2:30 a 1:30? Ahora es que viene lo de Fortnite. Ya mismo. Cuando empiecen las 2:30, ya pues ahí a las 1:30 ya es que terminas. No, esto no es. Esto no lo conozco. Ya entre, qué hermoso. ¡Hermoso! ¿Cómo que eres sirena? Aquí soy sirena, sí. Leo Torres, Mika Olson hacen estas creaciones preciosas. Qué hermoso. De Antonio. Yo quiero crear eso. Mira eso. Qué nivel de detalle. Qué paciencia hay que tener. Más la nieve, que la nieve cuesta hacerla. Daniel Comino. Bouquino. ¿Qué quito? Pero si no te estoy diciendo quién eres. ¿Qué momento yo te dije eso? Real Grade. Directoo Yumi. To Yumi. Es como un juego en 2D. Sí, en 2D. 2D y 3D. Es como una mezcla de... ¿Cómo se llama este? No me acuerdo del juego, pero... Creo que es Dark Souls. No, no es Dark Souls. Dark Souls es otra cosa. Ah, como Nightmare. No me acuerdo el nombre. Ok, faltan 4 minutos más. The show... Ok. Empieza en 4 minutos. 4 minutos, los 13 minutos. Ahora sí, empieza esto. Vamos a esperar varios minutos más para esperar lo que estuve esperando siempre. Sí, porque esto lleva años, literal. The show starts. Y a mí siempre me ha encantado esto. Déjame ver mi... Ok, ¿cuánto falta? Ya empezó esto. Ya empezó. Creo que sí, ya. Ok. Vamos a seguir viendo juegos. Ahora que lo pienso, creo que hay que esperar una hora más. Es que no, es que el horario no es el mismo de aquí y allá. Oye, creo que es una hora antes. Así que no sé si se refiere a que va a ser a las 1, a las 1:30, para que empiece esto. ¿Qué pongo? ¿Qué pongo? Ah, ok. Vamos a esperar un minuto. Ah, es que está saliendo... Están saliendo trailers mientras avanza esto. Stray. Ese juego fue bonito. Hermoso Stray. De los mejores juegos de gato. Y futurista. Aunque da un poquito de asco. $50. Vamos. Sigue esperando. Ark. Hace tiempo que no sale. No ha salido Ark 2 todavía. Ahora sí está saliendo lo bueno. Qué gráficos. Es hermoso. Todo este tiempo no estaba escuchando la música. Ahora sí la vas a escuchar. Ok, ten cuidado que esto es fotosensible, ¿ok? Cualquier persona. Por si acaso. Cualquier persona que sea fotosensible, ya sabes. 1464. God. Welcome back. Qué cool, y esto está pasando en directo, o sea, una presentación real. De que básicamente hay personas que están viendo esto en una pantalla gigante. Y nosotros estamos viéndolo en un directo. En un video. Tan, 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 tan. Y ahora sí, ahora sí. Mira, mira, ahí está.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back at GDC. You know, back in 2020 as the pandemic was ramping up, we were the last major company to drop out of GDC. We were the first to go all remote, and then we headed into the pandemic. It was a completely crazy time with thousands of people working from around their homes, but the company thrived. So I'd like to go through some of the things that we've done since the last GDC. First of all, we launched Project Liberty, Epic's challenge to the App Store monopolies. We're in front of the Ninth Circuit Court. Europe has passed some major new legislation, and the fight goes on for the
Ahí
freedom
está,
of all
Fortnite.
developers. Mediatonic joined Epic, launched Fall Guys for free, and brought in 60 million new players. Bandcamp, the indie music site, joined Epic. Bandcamp helps indie musicians reach fans online today, and we're going to build metaverse opportunities for all musicians in the future. Fortnite thrived during this time. We launched 2 major chapters, lots of seasons, and brought the
Hermoso.
Fortnite audience up
Ese
to
es Fortnite.
500 million player accounts. Travis Scott launched the Astronomical concert into
El
Fortnite.
concierto de Travis Scott, el
Ariana
famoso.
Grande launched the Rift Tour.
El concierto de Ariana.
And so overall, Fortnite had a really great time with tons and tons of players enjoying and the world constantly evolving. We also learned some hard lessons. Epic entered into a massive settlement with the FTC. And it really brought home to us and to the whole industry that kids and technology
supone que se
are a
esté
pressing
viendo.
topic for all developers.
No sé
to
por
take
qué se
seriously,
desactivó.
and that the expectations of regulators here in
Ahora.
the United States and around the world are much higher than ever before. And so we've done a lot over the past few years to improve things. Add huge sets of new parental controls into Fortnite and the Epic Games Store, and new child safety features like cabined accounts. And being Epic, when we solve a problem for ourselves, we like to bring it fit from the work. And to that end, Super Awesome joined Epic. Super Awesome makes verifiable parental consent tools. They're available to all developers for free, so it becomes much easier to comply
Es que
with
los
all the
subtítulos no se
regulatory
entienden.
laws around children's access to games worldwide. We also launched Unreal Engine 5 into early access during the pandemic. We went through a year. Yes. Went through a year of early access, followed by release. We updated Fortnite to Unreal Engine 5, and then we spent a whole year visually upgrading Fortnite to the latest capabilities of Unreal Engine 5, which we launched late last year, and we'll be showing later in this show. Epic Games Store also thrived. The player base has grown massively during this time. It's over 230 million players on PC. We've paid out more than $1 billion to all developers. And we've also just very recently launched self-publishing, so it's easier than ever before to launch your game to all customers in the PC market with really straightforward tools and earn 88% of all revenue. But that's a summary of the past, and this State of Unreal is about the future. So I'd like to invite Nick Penwarden to come up and talk about Unreal Engine 5.
Déjame ayudarte para que veas los subtítulos.
Alright. Thank you, Tim. Thanks, Tim. And hi, everyone. I'm excited to get to show you some of the new experimental features we've been working on for Unreal Engine 5.2. Let's take a look.
Ahora sí. Quiero ver esto.
Alright, so last year,
Esto no puede ser
we
Fortnite,
added several new features to the engine to support foliage rendering, and the Fortnite team used those features to ship Battle Royale Chapter 4. At the same time, Jacob over there and the team at Quixel were experimenting with what's possible for photoreal foliage environments, as well as testing out the latest functionality that we've been building for Unreal Engine. So, Jacob's here with us today in the Unreal Editor. Let's explore the environment. And what better way to do that than off-roading? And what better way to off-road than in a Rivian R1T? Now, Rivian uses Unreal to power their instrument cluster, including 3D visualization of their vehicles. So we worked with them to bring the R1T to life in this experience. Let's head on out, Jacob.
Sure thing, on my way.
All right. So, we're building tools for interactive and dynamic worlds.
Oh my
So
god.
here we have chaos physics simulating rocks.
La cámara.
We drive over them, leaves bend out of the way, and we also added some real-time fluid simulation.
No.
We worked with the team at Rivian to set up Unreal's Chaos vehicle model to simulate the suspension of the truck and how the electric motors drive each individual wheel. Chaos also simulates how the tires compress and deform, and Meta Sounds enabled the team to precisely resynthesize the sounds of the electric motors and mix them with the ambisonics of the jungle.
Hermoso.
So Rivian provided us with a highly detailed model of the truck, about 71 million polygons that were able to render in real
Ahora
time.
sí, ahí es
thanks
que
to
vienen
Nanite.
los fotosensibles.
Now the Rivian not only looks incredibly realistic because of Lumen and Nanite, but also its materials. And today, we're introducing Substrate, our new material framework.
Hermoso.
And to better demonstrate it,
hacer.
let's swap the paint out for Opal. Now, of course, you can't order a
Uy.
Rivian with Opal body panels, but Opal was the internal code name for this project, and also a really great demonstration of Substrate's capabilities. The base layer models the
El
iridescence,
detalle.
refraction, and reflections that occur inside of an opal. And on top of that is a layer representing the polished
¿Cómo
surface
hacen eso?
and how light is absorbed as it travels through that
Esto es
clear
un
layer
juego.
of varying depths. And now we can add back on the dust and dirt layers. And notice how the reflection changes materials like this with different shading models and compose and layer those materials as they see fit. Alright, let's head on out, Jacob.
On my way.
In terms of performance, Substrate materials
Era en
that are
primera
similar to the
persona.
current Unreal Engine shading model
En
also
primera
got the same.
persona.
But now, artists have the freedom to author more complex materials for extremely detailed use cases, like in cinematics and in film. So we're going to drive under this fallen tree here,
Pero porque no
and
aplaudo.
everything that you've seen
Problema.
up to this point was painstakingly hand-built by the environment team at Quixel. Everything since that fallen tree has been built using our brand new experimental suite of procedural content generation tools. Entirely an engine that are flexible, deterministic, and artist-driven. Our guiding principle in building these systems was to empower artists to make tools for artists. So Jacob's going to go ahead and add a procedural assembly to the world. And the cool thing is that it communicates. Yeah.
Ahora sí puedo hablar. Aplaudir.
And the cool thing is that it communicates with other nearby procedural elements in the scene, like the creek bed. So let's say a designer comes by, wants to direct the player to drive to the left. Jacob can simply move the assembly to the right,
Diantre, que fácil es,
and
¿verdad?
everything updates to accommodate that change.
Se
Game
adapta.
design is iterative, so let's say the designer comes back, wants to give the player the choice of going left or right again. Jacob can simply
Es
move
como
the
en el
assembly back over.
Fortnite, que como que se adapta todo al
Now, the
cambio.
artist who created this assembly also added some additional handles that Jacob can use to art direct where rock slides occur. Allows him
Yeah.
to customize the piece a little bit more, make it a little easier for the Rivian to drive by. So we started by handcrafting that original part of the level to set the visuals and art direction for the entire piece, and then built out procedural tools that allowed the team to create a much larger play space much more quickly. Now let's see how we can use these procedural tools to make larger sweeping changes to the environment. So Jacob, let's start by removing some of the trees in this area.
Absolutely, that's easy enough actually.
All right, a little too much. Let's add some trees back in.
Okay.
And let's also add in some cliff formations, give it a little bit more variability. So the procedural systems are all deterministic. As Jacob is experimenting with different sets of input parameters, once he finds a set that he likes, he can always go back to it and get out exactly the same results. And the procedural systems aren't just placing trees and rocks, but also fog cards, bugs, birds, everything that's needed to bring this environment to life.
Qué cool.
And everything that you've seen here works at scale. This environment is 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers. If we hide all of the procedural elements, we can see that original hand-built area about 200 meters by 200 meters. We believe that there will always be the need for hand-building environments, so we design these procedural systems to be tools for artists that work in concert with hand-built content. Both Substrate and the new procedural tools will be available in experimental form in 5.2. And everything you've seen here is running in the Unreal Editor in real time on a developer machine with an Intel 13900K CPU and NVIDIA RTX 4090 GPU. So Jacob, thanks for being here and helping us out today.
Thank you very much, Nick, for having me. It's been a pleasure.
All right, so come visit us at the Unreal Engine booth on the expo floor. You can check out this demo for yourself. And this
4
afternoon,
kilómetros.
here in the YBCA,
4
we'll have
kilómetros
a
o
tech talk
200.
diving into the details behind this demo. In addition, the Preview 1 build of Unreal Engine 5.2 is available now. You can test out all of the experimental new
Ya salió
features we showed today,
5.2.
as well as numerous other improvements. Head over to the Epic Games Store to download the binary build, and also get the full source code from the Unreal Engine repository on GitHub. And I found that we make the best technology for developers when we use it ourselves, when we really put the engine through its paces, both through tech demos like this one, as well as full game productions. So to talk about how the Fortnite team used the latest Unreal Engine 5 capabilities to ship Battle Royale Chapter 4, please help me welcome John Loff.
Oh my god. Hola. Hola,
Thanks,
John Love.
Nick.
Hola.
Chapter 4, we wanted to show Fortnite in a way players had never seen before.
Esto es lo que estoy
We
esperando.
upgraded with broad strokes, using Lumen, Nanite, and other UE5 tech. We worked directly with the engine team to improve these features and ensure they scaled on all platforms Fortnite ships on. First up was lighting. Now, our options in the past to improve lighting have been somewhat limited because Fortnite is a really dynamic game. Vague lighting just doesn't work because the moment a player destroys a wall, light maps are invalidated. So we were really excited to give Lumen a shot. It updates global illumination in real time as the environment changes. Early in Chapter 4 development, we captured a video of Lumen enabled in a Fortnite test build. And the player in the video destroyed a wall, and light just came flooding into the room. And honestly, it was pretty stunning. It brought new life to the environment, and the realistic bounce lights worked great with Fortnite's vibrant, like attics and basements that had no windows and were just too dark for gameplay. And it was also the first time we were using auto exposure, and it was causing bloomed out areas when players were in dark interiors looking outside. We solved these issues using UE5 features like local exposure and some art directable controls within Lumen that enabled us to provide a final image much better for gameplay. While the art team refined content, the engine team provided some new scalability options so that we could run Lumen on next-gen consoles at 60 frames per second.
Mira, este es el juego que yo hablo.
In addition to
Fortnite.
lighting, Nanite opened the door for us to add an incredible amount of detail to the Fortnite island. It was introduced in UE5 as a virtualized geometry system that supports extreme mesh complexity. So we spent some time experimenting, looking for a good balance between stylized art direction and detail, so we could increase visual quality, but still maintain Fortnite's iconic style. Now that artists weren't limited by triangle counts, we scaled our content pipelines to support Nanite on high-end hardware. Tech artists modeled new vegetation assets, and the art team created some high-detailed props and some amazing hero assets. But this still left us with a large building library that needed a visual upgrade. We resolved this using an offline process that took displacement maps from our materials and created high-resolution nanite meshes. It was really cool to see these classic Fortnite materials like brick, stone, and wood get a high-resolution facelift and pop off their surfaces. Now, past nanite demos have relied on static hard surface environments, but Fortnite's an animated world. Trees blow in the wind, and buildings wobble when hit. So we worked with the Nanite team, and they extended the material pipeline to include masked and animated materials on Nanite geometry. The island in Fortnite is constantly evolving, with major changes each season and complete reboots when chapters launch. So it's essential that we evolve our workflows too. During Chapter 4 development, we started utilizing two new UE5 features that changed how we build levels: World Partition and One File Per Actor. World Partition automates the level streaming, and it allowed us to work in one large level. We use level instance actors to group content logically,
Así,
like a building
ya,
and all of its
algo así va a
props.
ser el Fortnite
One File Per
creativo
Actor ensured our
2.0.
large dev team could work in this space without source control conflicts. Now, these features hadn't yet been put to their paces by a large dev team, so there were some early bumps in the road. But RLDs were in daily communication with the engine team, and we saw consistent improvements. Not long into production, we were developing Fortnite in a much more collaborative environment. Our goal for Chapter 4 was to deliver an awesome experience to our players. But we also hope by using and improving the engine's newest features, we've improved your experience as well. Now, with a look at the amazing work developers are already doing in UE5, please welcome Dana Cowley.
Hola, Dana Cowley, comunicación, directora de
Even when you have
comunicación.
great tools and amazing content at your fingertips, making games is hard. And it gets even trickier when you're trying to ship while you're upgrading your features. And we put a lot of effort into making sure that the transition from UE4 to UE5 was as smooth as possible, and you've proven that it works. And we've been impressed with all of the teams who have made the jump over so quickly. Now, many of you moved your games over right in the middle of development, and quite a few of you have left internal tech in favor of UE5. And as of last month, 77% of all Unreal Engine users are on UE5, and that's rapid adoption en masse. And over 750,000 of you are actively building with Unreal Engine each and every month. You've invested in us, and we're investing in you.
Mucha gente.
And beyond games, we're telling amazing stories across live action and animated entertainment. And to date, more than 550 television and film projects have been made with Unreal Engine in production. Now, these are some of the leading studios using UE5 today. This represents a brain trust of talented game developers from all over the world, and it's getting bigger every day. You've validated that we're on the right path, and we're blown away by how you've embraced the tools and shown us what's possible. And now, you're about to hear from several talented teams who are bringing their awesome games to PC, console, and mobile. First up, we have Qubit Studios, a small team whose game Infinitesimals has not only received an Epic Mega Grant, but is also coming to Epic Games Store with the help of Epic Games Publishing. Here to give you an exclusive new look is Michael Forget.
Michael
Hi
Ford.
everyone. I was invited here today to share our story with you. Qubit Studios is a small studio.
Sí, claro, obviamente. Están haciendo
And
eso.
we have one mission.
Están
To bring
presentando
the
a
world
ellos.
of Infinitesimals to life. In our first game, you play as Captain Okni Rodin Rake, as he and his crew explore a mysterious planet filled with lush environments. Now, a universe is already big at our scale, but when your main character is only a few millimeters tall, it takes on a whole new meaning. As a studio, we have big ideas. As a small team, we need to make choices. And that's where switching from UE4 to UE5 made a big difference for us. It has empowered us by giving us time back. Let me take you through a few examples. As Okni is very small, we want players to truly feel its sense of scale by having a large space to explore. By using world partition in UE5, we managed to save months of dev time. Not just because of the size of the world, but also because we can build on top of it. It allowed us to spatialize a lot of systems very quickly. And with the built-in HLOD, we get strong runtime performance while being able to load the entire world visually in editor. A large world is great, but it doesn't do us any good if it's empty. And that's where the new packed actors and level instances came in handy. A level designer can use prefabs to quickly prototype ideas, while artists can refine those prefabs in editor by assembling assets together. And with one file per actor, it all happens in parallel. On the animation side, motion warping allows us to use a single animation for a large range of situations. And with Control Rig, we can quickly create those first pass animations in editor. But the most outstanding features are Nanite and Lumen.
Sí, pero...
We don't need to spend time on topology optimization and can directly use
Me quería hacer algo de
hyperlimitations.
comer.
Lighting is more realistic.
Vuelvo
and we
ahora,
don't have
¿ok?
to use tricks for transition
Vuelvo ahora,
between
pero voy a ver
exterior
el video.
and interior.
Todavía.
All in all,
Ahí está
working with
explicando.
UE5 has been a tremendous time saver for us, and upgrading from UE4 was surprisingly easy. We were up and running in a couple of days. We can now iterate more quickly, focus on gameplay, and allocate time to riskier ideas. But enough talking. Go on the Epic Games Store and wishlist the game now. Thank you everyone. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Your team has built a beautiful game, Michael. Fantastic work. Now our next partner is one that needs little introduction. Kabam develops and publishes world-class, highly social, multiplayer mobile games. And today they are here to make a special announcement. Please join me in welcoming Vice President of Product, Tyler Black.
Thank you, Dana, for that kind introduction. Hi everyone. At BAM, we work with the world's biggest
Ok, yo
brands
estoy aquí.
and created our own stories to bring some of the most successful mobile games to
Ya
life.
estoy aquí.
Today, we're proud to announce
Tengo que
a
esperar
new project,
varios minutos, ok.
one that ushers in a whole new era for Kabam.
Para que pueda comer
King
mientras veas.
Arthur, Legends Rise. It's a new cross-platform squad RPG set in a stunning reimagined Arthurian world. When we began this ambitious project, we knew that Unreal Engine was the only solution that had the tools
Bueno, no sé
to
qué
bring
juego
incredible
es, la
visuals
verdad,
to
creo
both
que es
mobile
nuevo.
and PC at launch.
Se ve bueno, pero
Here's how we
no
put
me
those
gusta
tools
ese tipo de
together.
juego.
King Arthur Legends Rise allows players to explore campaign stages and interact with their environment using a variety of animations. If we were to use traditional animation techniques, the number of assets that we would need would be massive. Thanks to Unreal's advanced animation technology like IK rig retargeting, motion warping, and property access, we can create high quality, detailed, and attractive animations with relatively few resources. But that isn't the only way that we're using Unreal Engine 5's tools to deepen the player experience. We're also making use of dynamic weather to affect character strengths and other stats and keep the battle gameplay fresh and immersive. That's all from us today. We can't wait to share more with you about King Arthur Legends Rise in the coming months. So check out our website, playkingarthur.com, and sign up to stay up to date on our newest game.
Bueno, básicamente es una promoción a un nuevo juego, básicamente.
Now, the next developer coming to the stage was founded a few years ago, and they're already making a big name for themselves. Hexworks is a CI game studio, and they are capturing the imaginations of fans of dark fantasy with their new action RPG, Lords of the Fallen. Creative director Cesar Petosu is here to give you an exclusive look at how they're using UE5 to build one of this year's most highly anticipated games.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana, for the introduction and handling my name so graciously. Hello, everyone. I am very excited to be here and represent Hexworks, our incredibly talented multinational team behind Lords of the Fallen, our upcoming dark fantasy action RPG. And today we'll be sharing how Unreal Engine 5 has helped bring our highly ambitious and decidedly grim vision to life. Please enjoy.
Welcome to the Lords of the Fallen Technical Showcase.
Ahora está hablando de otro juego, ¿no?
Here at Hexworks, our goal has always been to create the most immersive game experience possible. Today, we're journeying to Skyrest Bridge, one of the game's early locations, to demonstrate just some of the impressive ways Unreal Engine 5's state-of-the-art technologies have helped us deliver on this ambitious vision for our upcoming action RPG. We want players to feel fully immersed in our world by playing as their own unique virtual persona. To achieve this, we have used a combination of technologies, including 3D scans of real people and UE5's own character customization tech. Players can create unique faces and bodies by dynamically morphing between a huge range of shapes before finessing the finer details. Our extensive selection of armor sets seamlessly adapt to whatever shape the player chooses. It's really important to us that we represent as wide a proportion of our audience as possible. Being able to customize your hero in Lords of the Fallen is only the beginning. Each and every one of our characters is incredibly detailed, using high-resolution textures. Get up close to any surface in the game, like this tunic for example, and detailed texturing provides incredible levels of micro-detail.
Tremendos detalles.
How these objects move and behave is also crucial for player immersion. UE5's Chaos Physics engine facilitates advanced simulations for clothes, chains, hair, belts, and a whole lot more. This helps to substantially enhance the secondary motion in all our characters, making their movements look much more lifelike. The lighting in Lords of the Fallen takes full advantage of Unreal's brand new Lumen GI. We've been able to light our complex environments in real time, meaning we can immediately see the effect of a light bounce, for example, without waiting for the traditional slow baking processes. Watch how the lighting reacts as we move our light source around this environment. Global illumination like this can be quite demanding on processing, so we also make use of emissive shapes to add additional details to the lighting of any space. We can then fine-tune these light bounces on our nanite meshes, providing our world with impressive levels of detail and minimal impact on performance. Perhaps the most important element of Lords of the Fallen is the ability to travel between two worlds. The realm of the living, Axiom, and the realm of the dead, Umbral. We've created our own custom toolset within UE5 that allows us to intricately craft these two environments side by side and seamlessly swap between them. This means our artists and designers can ensure these worlds feel intrinsically linked, like two sides of the same coin, even if one side is decidedly more horrific than the other. On behalf of Hexworks, thanks for watching today's brief tech presentation. The twin realms of Umbral and Axiom await fearless adventurers later this year when Lords of the Fallen launches on PC and current-gen consoles.
Está bueno.
Looking awesome, thank you.
Qué cool.
This next team is known for making some of the world's most popular MMORPGs. And recently, they've been pushing the boundaries of cinematic storytelling and the results
ahora vamos a mostrar otro juego, ¿no?
Here with more is NCSoft's Chief Strategy Officer, Dr. Sung-Mi Yoon.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Dana. Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to share our latest production, Project M, with you today. As you may know,
Esto no se trata de acción, ¿oíste?
as one of the best
Esto básicamente habla de los juegos. Pero lo que yo estoy esperando todavía no sale.
However, we're not content with this achievement. We're always pushing for boundaries and exploring new technologies. So let me introduce
Pueden faltar 30 minutos más.
It is our latest innovation, harnessing the power of cutting-edge AI and graphics technology to an unprecedented level. With help of Unreal Engine, we have achieved our vision for Project M with seamlessly integrating our foundational AI technology, resulting in breathtaking detail. So to give you a sneak peek, we have prepared a video featuring our CEO and Chief Creative Officer, TJ, who will personally guide you through our newest creation as a digital version of himself. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you enjoy Project M.
Proyecto M. Es un juego, Bueno, parece que habla sobre el detalle de un nuevo juego, parece. Un proyecto nuevo.
Project M is one of NCSoft's most ambitious projects to date.
Ahí está la acción. Ahí quería la acción. Ahí estaba la acción que esperaba.
Oh, I got a little ahead of myself. I am TJ Kemp from NCSoft. Welcome to Project M.
No necesariamente una mujer, pero sí es la directora. Así que técnicamente sí, pero a la vez fue ayuda de la empresa como tal que hizo eso.
How would the fabric of simulated reality change our perceived world if we could tamper with the arrangement of those particles? This very idea is what sparked Project M. The informational particles that shape Project M's world can transform reality based on your choices. And each choice you make will change your
Qué cool,
experience.
depende de las decisiones que tú tomes, puedes llegar a diferentes finales. Así que es cuestión de las decisiones que quieras tomar en el juego. Básicamente como la vida real. Tomas decisiones y las decisiones te llevan a otras.
The information that exists in the present reality determines how the world will unfold. Value every encounter and every moment. These will be essential in the world of Project M. This is where our journey ends for now. I look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Brutal.
Thank you, Dr. Yin. Project M is looking amazing and it's unlike anything we've seen. And thanks to all the teams that have given us a new look at your incredible games. Like we just saw, the worlds you're building feature awesome looking characters with loads of detail and authenticity. And our team understands that believable digital humans are at the heart of great storytelling. And for more on that, I'm happy to hand it over to our CTO, Kim Labreri.
Thanks, Dana. Thank you. Some incredible games, sir. Hey, everybody. Wow, it's great to be back after 4 years. Good to see you all. So, it's been 2 years since we released MetaHuman Creator. This cloud-hosted tool allows you to create photorealistic digital game or experience with the simplicity of an RPG.
Básicamente es super realismo de los cuerpos humanos.
Realism and customization that you've never seen before. Our community has created millions of metahumans for their Unreal projects, and the work we've seen has been unbelievably breathtaking. And I'm sure a bunch of you in the audience are actually making metahumans as well. Let's take a look at some of this work. Amazing. You know, there isn't a day that... Thank you. So there isn't a day that goes by that we don't see some post on LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever showing us amazing usage of metahumans. And I think it's been a really big game changer for anybody trying to tell a story in their game or their experience. But today we want to take things to the next level. So I'm going to actually introduce two of my most favorite friends to the stage. Our head of digital human technology, Vladimir Masilovich, and the actress best known as Senua from Ninja Theory's fantastic Hellblade series, Nalini Jurgens. How are you both doing?
Good, thank you.
It's been a while since we were last on the stage. In fact, I think it was 7 years ago that we went through this ordeal.
That's a long time ago.
A little bit of PTSD triggering there. But it was the first time we all came together. Ninja Theory, Epic, Cubic Motion, Trilateral, to do something that we thought would wow audiences here and sort of set a template for the future of using characters in games. So anyway, I think we're in a pretty amazing place right now with the industry, but we do want to take things to the next level. And what I want to do a little bit about is how's things going at Ninja Theory? How's the new game going?
Yeah, the team and I are doing really good, and we're just extremely busy working on the follow-up to the first Hellblade, which will be called Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
I can't wait. The first game was fantastic.
Thank you.
I really can't wait to play it, so get it out soon. Anyway, I'm going to leave the stage and let these two take over. Don't blow people's minds.
Thank you, Kim. Hi, everyone. Our guiding vision for MetaHuman has been the democratization of complex character technologies, allowing you to work faster and see the results immediately. A character is only truly believable if its motion fidelity matches its visual fidelity, but animating at this level is a hard task for even the most skilled studios. Some of our best work leveraged 4D capture, but this took specialized hardware and weeks or even months of processing time.
while MetaHuman Creator gave you the ability to generate high-quality characters, animating them still wasn't as easy. This is why I'm very excited to announce a new capability to the MetaHuman product, MetaHuman Animator. MetaHuman Animator contains the essence of our 4D pipeline, but optimized to run on a single machine. It is able to use iPhone, as well as stereo professional systems, and today, we're going to demonstrate how it works. For this, we're going to need Mel, our technician John Cook, and just the phone. Mel, can you take your position, please?
Sure.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, and action.
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
Cut. Thanks, Mel, that was great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. Our technician John is currently pulling Mel's performance from the phone onto his machine, where everything will be processed locally. We have updated our live link face mobile app to capture all data at the best resolution possible with the device. MetaHuman Animator uses video and depth data to convert this data into high fidelity performance animation, and it can even use audio to produce convincing tongue animation. John is currently scrubbing through the take to pick the section that he wants to process. John, are we all good with the data? Awesome. So from now on, it's just a single button click to kick off the processing, which for a performance of this length will take less than a minute to convert into animation. So Mel, while that is processing, let me show you something else.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, this is what we refer to as your MetaHuman DNA.
Cool. And this is generated by the capture we made earlier, right?
Yeah, that's right. So from only 3 frames of video and depth data, we can generate a rig that predicts all of your facial expressions in just a couple of minutes.
Wow. And do you only need to do this once for each actor?
Yes, that's right. It calibrates the solver to your face so that we can produce the performance in a way that faithfully reproduces your original performance.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. So let's check back on the processing, which today is on the latest CPU and GPU hardware from AMD. MetaHuman Animator uses a custom epic facial solver and landmark detector. We can interactively look at the animation while it's being solved and compare it to your original performance. So it looks like it's almost finished. After this, it's going to do one more pass to make the curves more stable. Quick. And from here on, we just need to export the animation. This takes only a few seconds. And then John needs to drop it in the level, add the audio so that we can see the results. So Mel's MetaHuman should now be ready in the level. Mel, you excited to see the results?
I can't wait to see it. I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
Thank you all. So, Mel, what do you think?
I think it's incredible because it usually takes months between performance capture and getting any results back, so this is blowing my mind.
And all of this is solved directly onto animator frame-end controls. In this case, we are using a bespoke 4D rig, which we created together with Ninja Theory for Hellblade 2, but it's also ready to use on any MetaHuman or any other rig that follows our new MetaHuman standard. Let's have a look at that.
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
The same thing works even on stylized characters. Thank you all.
Hola,
These
llegaste.
technologies are completely redefining our creative process, as they will redefine yours when we release MetaHuman Animator to everyone in just a couple of months. We've got one more thing we'd like to show you. We haven't forgotten about the needs for full performance capture shoots. What you're about to see is animation that has not been polished or edited in any way, and it took MetaHuman Animator just minutes to process start to finish.
Yeah, so here's one of my favorite lines from Ninja Theory's upcoming game, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. And I really hope you enjoy it and the rest of the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Brutal.
Sign perf cut, take 13.
Eso es un juego.
I see through your darkness now. I see through your lies. I will show them how to see as I do. I will not appease your gods. I will destroy them.
Wow. Dude.
Good? You like it?
Man, was that cool. All right, let's talk about the future of our creator marketplaces. We all know one of the biggest challenges in game development is the time and cost associated with making great art and visually stunning environments. Now, we've seen that by giving you access to high-quality, game-ready assets like Quixel Megascans, world building can be faster, more efficient, and more economical. The resulting explosion of creativity that we've seen from our Unreal Engine developer community has been awesome. In fact, it's inspired us to double down on a mission that started several years ago. Since the launch of Unreal Engine Marketplace in 2014, we've been working to aggregate and organize all the world's best digital assets for you to use in your work. In 2018, we joined forces with Quixel, whose Megascans have now been downloaded over 40 million times. In 2021, ArtStation became part of the Epic family, and we welcomed a community of the world's best digital artists who've since uploaded nearly 12 million projects to the site. Later that same year, Sketchfab joined Epic, and now has more than 10 million registered users who are using the platform to discover, share, and manage 3D models on the web. Now, each of these businesses has their own unique superpowers. Incredible content, of course, vibrant communities, and killer capabilities. We're now working to bring all this together into a unified offering. Let's take a look. Later this year, we'll be merging our content offerings into a new unified creator marketplace called Fab. Built on the strong foundation of sketchfab.com, we're going to drop the sketch and go all in on Fab. Fab will be an open marketplace serving the entire digital content creation industry. That means we're going to offer assets for all game engines, all digital content creation tools, and metaverse-inspired.
Oh my. No puede
whether you're a
ser
studio
todo eso.
making a blockbuster game or movie, or you're a player building your
Básicamente
first
eso va a ser una
Fortnite,
aplicación que va a
our goal
estar
is to
todo
bring you
eso
everything you need
marketplace.
to build your world in one
Se
place.
van a poder comprar
We'll have 3D models, materials, sound, plugins,
comprar cosas que se
animations,
necesiten.
visual effects, and more.
Animes, exacto,
Fab will be the
animaciones,
new home of Quixel
efectos,
Megascans, metahumans, and other incredible epic content designed to push the limits of what's possible. We'll also bring you the high-quality assets and environment packs from leading art studios, AAA game developers, media companies, and even musicians who are taking fan engagement to the next level. But our primary focus is on bringing you the best stuff out there from millions of independent artists who will benefit from the lowest fees in the industry, pocketing 88% of revenue from their sales so they can build real businesses and invest in making more great assets for you to use. That's right. Now, with millions of assets, we have to make it super simple for you to find what you're looking for and get inspired along the way. We'll leverage automated tagging to consistently and accurately describe content, And we'll give you the ability to inspect 3D models before you download, making it easy to understand the game readiness of an asset so there are no surprises. Building on the success of Quixel Bridge, the Fab plugin will enable you to search, discover, drag and drop content right into your scene without leaving the game editor.
Más fácil.
We want to improve your workflows by connecting Fab to all industry-leading digital content creation tools. For example, our partnership with Adobe will make it easy for you to export and publish models from Adobe Substance Painter directly to Fab. Finally, leveraging Sketchfab's digital asset management capabilities, Fab will be the place where you go to store, manage, and share assets either privately with teammates for collaboration or publicly on the web to showcase your work. With collaboration tools like this, we want to help small teams do big things. Now, it's no longer just major studios who are driving our industry forward. World building has become accessible to everyone. And we're seeing this today with tens of millions of new creators building awesome experiences in Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, and other open worlds. This is increasing the demand for ready-to-use content. And it's creating an exciting new opportunity for asset creators to reach massive new audiences. We believe an open and fair marketplace where artists and developers can come together to buy and sell assets is essential to the creation of emerging assets. Now we're going to keep you posted over the course of the next several months as this rolls out.
El lobby de todos los juegos
para
de creadores que creen mapas y cosas así. Hagan creaciones. Va a estar buenísimo. Ahora sí, Fortnite Ecosystem. Hola.
It's great to be here today. We've been working towards this moment for a very long time.
¿Y que tú quieres que usen chancletas?
To move the industry forward and help make developers successful. I'm here to introduce powerful new tools to existing Fortnite creators and powerful new opportunities for professional developers. Fortnite is becoming an ecosystem. That means new tools to design, develop, and publish games, and a new economy that rewards developers. These updates bring us one step closer to Epic's vision of a connected metaverse where billions of players enjoy high-quality creations made by millions of developers. At the center of this all is Unreal Editor for Fortnite, available today in public beta at the Game Store.
Ok, escucha, esto es lo que estaba esperando. Un real editor por Fortnite. Esto es lo que estaba esperando. Oh my god.
Deeply integrated with the game with new workflows that allow PC and all other platforms to create together fast and fluid. We call it UEFN for short.
Ya estoy ready, dale.
Let's talk about how we got here.
Enséñalo.
Fortnite changed when we released Fortnite Creative 4 years ago. Creative is an in-game toolkit.
Esos mapas yo los creo.
Sandbox games inside
Escúchate.
Fortnite.
Yo hago esas creaciones así.
Fortnite is already much more than a game. It's already a place where players find games and developers find players.
Yo tengo mapas.
Why should you develop in Fortnite? Well, our players are highly social, content hungry, with over 500 million player accounts, massive PC presence, and the largest console player base. It's the best, most vibrant place for developers to find an audience quickly and publish new games. Islands built using creative tools already account for roughly 40% of playtime in Fortnite. That's billions of hours a year, and we expect that number to keep growing with UEFN. So this is a sample of games in Fortnite today. What we have noticed is that players are more engaged, they have more fun when they play Epic's own games like Battle Royale, community games made by creators like you. Like the combination is what makes Fortnite special and what is going to help us all grow. As we've shown in Unreal Engine, Epic's mission is to deliver an awesome suite of tools for developers. Unreal Editor for Fortnite is for experienced game developers, like many of you in this room, but it's also for the growing community of Fortnite Island creators that are ready for Unreal Engine's proven PC editor.
Ahora sí.
As you're going to see in the demo coming up, UEFN and the existing creative toolkit is already a great combo for developer and Fortnite creator teams.
No cuesta nada.
Of course, our long-term
no cuesta nada, simplemente oficialmente lo van a sacar. O sea, hoy ya se puede probar, pero no ahora.
Fab is launching today also inside UEFN in an alpha version.
Y Fab va a servir para que cuando ya tengamos un real editor nos sirva para Fortnite.
Ultimately the open metaverse, we also need brand new tools that solve really hard problems. interoperability, scalability, and resilience a real issue when you operate at this scale and expect this level of durability. This is what led us to develop Verse. It's a powerful new general programming language designed specifically for this purpose. You're going to see us use it in the demo in just a moment. The second thing we're working towards is high interoperability between UEFN and Unreal Engine that will enable you to take your work anywhere. And by the way, behind me is the new creator portal.
Esa página también está buena.
You can manage all your islands, one-click publish them to the world, and when you publish to UEFN, your original IP and your assets are yours to take anywhere. Now let's take a closer look at UEFN features and workflows. We put together a short video, and we're going to do a demo.
Vamos, quiero ver el video.
Let's start with the basics. Unreal Editor for Fortnite runs on PC and is integrated directly with Fortnite, so you have access to over 4 years of content, all for free to get you started. What's special about UEFN is what we call Live Edit. Live Edit allows anyone on your team to join a UEFN session from any platform that runs Fortnite. That means someone can join from a console using a normal Fortnite client, and they're able to work alongside and collaborate with PC users. UEFN has access to all Fortnite creative devices, our modular gameplay systems that work in the in-game editor. This allows you to instantly add gameplay and quickly bootstrap your game from the hundreds of gameplay devices already available. The UEFN beta has many of the same features we use to create Fortnite, including the landscape editing toolset. You can edit the landscape to change the look of your island, or make sweeping changes to create something completely new, and then quickly play it in-game to check out the results. So even though you have access to tons of Fortnite content, with UEFN you can make content that looks nothing like Fortnite. This is a section from Forest Guardian, a tech demo built in UEFN that we are launching today. A big feature of UEFN is the ability to import your own custom assets.
Así se
So
va a
we used
ver.
a few 3D models, textures, and materials
¡Embuste!
for the project. And all the lighting in the cave was
Eso
made
va a estar en
possible thanks
Fortnite.
to Lumen, our
No
real-time
puede ser.
illumination system. You can also find more content
Es que
like
Fortnite no
pixel
es así.
megastans and
Fortnite es
sketch
un
fab
poquito
models.
más.
In our initial alpha release of the fab
Es
plugin
un
for
poquito más es más
all
simple.
assets are curated
Y ahora
and
que metieron
optimized for
esto,
use
que
in
se ve
Fortnite.
épico,
And the full version of
ahora
Fab
sí
will
da
launch
ganas de
later
jugar
this
Fortnite.
year. You can also
Cada
create
vez
and
más.
modify materials, so you can
Más
change the
épico.
look and feel of objects easily. And you can import skeletal meshes, and then animate using Sequencer and Control Rig. Everything you've just seen is available today in the public beta version of Unreal Editor for Fortnite.
Nah. Dios. ¿Cómo poder hacer eso en un juego casual?
So, it's a short video of just like the most condensed way we could show some of the more important workflows.
Mira,
But
ya
I
lo
think a much better
dijiste.
way is to
Ya
tempt
sé que
fate.
se ve bien.
Let's do a live demo on PC, running on Fortnite public servers right here on stage. Welcome Michael and Ray to the stage. Take it away.
Ahora sí, van a enseñar cómo se juega. ¿Y ese juego? ¡Ah, eso es Fortnite! ¡Embuste! Eso es Fortnite. Nah. No. No puedo creerlo. Esto es real. Hasta la física. Nah.
I'm glad that went well. All right. Hey, folks. So let's talk about how all this was made. Michael here has the scene open in Unreal Editor so we can take a closer look. For the environment, we built this level using Quixel Megascan assets, many of which are available in the Fab UEFN plugin. We also used custom content that we built just for this demo. For the gameplay you just saw, we hand-placed enemies using a creative device called a guard spawner, which generates the aliens that you saw at specific locations. However, we wanted to do more and introduce dynamic play that goes beyond what the current creative devices can do. So to do this, we used our new programming language called Verse. So in this short section of code, every second we grab the position of the player. And for each spawn location, we then calculate the distance to the player And if it's within a certain threshold, we tell that guard to spawn
Ay,
into the lane.
eso es lo que no me gusta.
So now we have gameplay that's more reactive to the player's actions. This is just a short example of using Verse, but for a deeper dive, check out the Verse Tech Talk later today. Now, Michael is going to show us how we put the intro cinematic together.
Hi everybody. So, before the gameplay section, we played this quick cinematic animation. This was actually created entirely in UEFN using Sequencer. Sequencer is our multi-track editor, and it's been used in everything from in-game cinematics to Hollywood feature films. So, let's take a look. And now all of this stuff is available right inside UEFN. So let's take a look at this last shot from a slightly different perspective. So the other thing we featured in this section was a bunch of Niagara. Niagara is now available in UEFN, and it's our high-end VFX system. So, and just like in the movies, you can frame up shots and have great effects. So what we're going to do here is just set this up. So just like in the movies, you have slow-mo too. Makes everything better, right? So this is just a sampling of some of the stuff that you can do inside Sequencer. But let's get back to the game.
Alright, so now that we're back in the game, in UEFN you have access to Fortnite's time of day system. Or you could use what we did, and do what we did, and use a completely custom lighting solution. And thanks to Lumen,
Eso sí cuesta dinero,
and nighttime was
creo.
great.
Comprar
Now,
esas
let's go to
cosas
the
cuesta
final
dinero,
gameplay
pero
section
no lo
and
puede
let's close
creer.
out the demo. But as a reminder, everything that you're seeing here was created in the same version of UEFN that we're releasing today.
I think I'm going to jump in here and help you, Ray.
I am all for that.
Y el viento. Ay, Dios, no puedo. Yeah. Efectivamente. Esto ya se volvió una locura. No puedo creerlo. Es que esto yo lo puedo crear si quiero, pero obviamente programando, pero uno puede crear esas cosas, explosiones, detalles, robots, jefes finales. No puedo creerlo. No. Yeah. No puedo creerlo.
Thanks, Mike.
Que no me gusta. ¿Quién dijo eso?
Thanks,
Pues
Mike,
adiós
Ray,
y te va.
Anyone, everybody that put this together. The demo came about when we asked the special projects team inside Epic that came straight off the Matrix demo to why don't you put UEFN through its paces. And one amazing fact about this demo is that it's less than 400 megs. It downloads and plays in less than a minute, and it plays on any platform that Fortnite runs on. Like, that is the promise of what UEFN is. So again, Unreal Editor Fortnite is available today in public beta in Epic Game Store. If you want an early glimpse of some other technical showcases that our internal teams made with UEFN and Verse, check out Deserted Domination, Forest Guardian, and The Space Inside. All three are available to play right now in Fortnite Discover. So we've talked about brand new tools in the Fortnite ecosystem. Now I want to talk about the next generation of Fortnite's
La nueva economía,
that both
exacto.
Epic and creators will participate in. We call it Creator Economy 2.0. Here's how it works. The money in the economy comes from player spending in the item shop. Fortnite generates billions of dollars a year in revenue from player purchases. Fortnite players who have fun engaging in islands tend to spend more in the item shop. Creators who make popular islands are bringing real value to the Fortnite ecosystem, and we're going to share the resulting revenue with them. This is the engine powering a Creator Economy 2.0. We believe this so strongly we will distribute 40% of Fortnite's global net revenue to eligible creators who publish games in Fortnite, both independent developers and Epic. Anything we make, like Battle Royale, Zero Build, also participates in the pool shared with creators. This will be the primary way that Epic will pay for our own game development in Fortnite going forward. This is
Ok, vaya, Dios.
I'm glad you feel it's a big deal, and I feel it's a big deal. This is transformative and a big gut check for us too. We imagine thousands of third-party development teams building businesses and thriving with this model. Payments from the pool are based on performance of the island. We take into account data like island popularity, engagement, retention, attracting new players. And the benefit of this new approach is rooted in player fun and rewards everyone's creative work, both yours and Epic's. There's no need to design cunning monetization loops or extractive gating items. You make a game that players love. That is all you need to be part of the new
Dios.
Creator Economy 2.0 is live right now. For eligible creators who are currently publishing, we are backdating the engagement payouts to the beginning of this month. And for more details and to sign up, go to create.fortnite.com. Everything you've seen today represents Epic's biggest bet ever. The release of advanced tools that publish directly into Fortnite on PC, console, mobile, and cloud, lowering the barrier for developers to be part of one of the biggest entertainment ecosystems. We welcome anyone to join us in the future, where original content is owned by its creators, where developer earnings are a function of fun, and where ecosystem can be directly linked to community language standards like Verse. To support developers who adopt UEFN, we're broadening the Epic Mega Grants program to help teams bootstrap projects that use UEFN and Verse. We're just getting started. We hope that you'll join us and help shape the future of development. Now we're going to give you a look at what UEFN can do right inside Fortnite. After the video, Tim is going to come back out to talk about Epic's future vision. Thank you very much.
Brutal. Lo mejor que pudieron hacer.
Thanks. We think this is going to be a really powerful combination, putting together Fortnite's 70 million monthly active users with the power of the Unreal Editor and the new creator economy to share the revenue with creators who create engaging experiences. And it's another milestone on the path to a new kind of entertainment medium, which science fiction literature calls the metaverse. Because there's a crazy amount of hype around this whole topic, I'd like to step back and take a long-term look at what we see here. And at the core of it is some very real growth, starting with Fortnite's 70 million monthly active users, Roblox's 250 million monthly active users, Minecraft's 100 million, and PUBG Mobile and Apex Legends, and numerous other metaverse-inspired games is leading to an identifiable audience today of over 600 million active users in these virtual worlds. And it's on a growth trajectory that will put it at billions of users by the end of this decade. And so we can set aside the crazy hype cycle around NFTs and VR goggles. You know, these technologies may play a role in the future, but they are not required. This revolution is happening right now. And the core of it is something that every gamer already understands. It's you and your friends getting together online and going around as a group on voice chat, having a fun time, and social entertainment experiences. And some of these experiences are serious games like Battle Royale. Some of them are going to a concert and dancing, or chatting with friends and just having a good time. We see this as the next big change in gaming and in Epic's evolution as a company. You know, we started out back in 1991 making 2D games. We recognized the opportunity with 3D, so we built the first Unreal Engine and the first Unreal Tournament game. We evolved to make console games like Gears of War. Then we evolved to make online games like Paragon and Fortnite. But when Fortnite shipped first in 2017, it was just our game. But over time, we recognized the opportunity to bring it to a much wider audience. So we built Fortnite Creative Mode, and then the Unreal Editor for Fortnite coming out now. But we see the future of this medium primarily not about Epic's work, but about the work of independent creators. And we're building towards this open metaverse from two different directions. First of all, we're taking the Fortnite audience we have and enhancing development capabilities with new tools and this creator economy to support everybody's work. But we're also helping developers building standalone products evolve towards building metaverse experiences themselves. The Unreal Engine is a tool for this. The Epic Games Store is a distribution vehicle for it. Epic Online Services has taken Fortnite's and Epic's 700 million player accounts and 5 billion social connections and opened them up for free to all developers so they can plug into voice chat and participate in these social experiences in a very easy to use way. And all of these are on-ramps to the future metaverse. We really think that over the next decade, today's separate apps and ecosystems are going to join together to form tomorrow's open metaverse. And because the last couple decades have been about walled gardens, walled gardens, walled gardens, let's back up and talk about how open systems have successfully come about in the past. This has happened really big time back in the early 1980s and 1990s when the open internet was built. Back in those days, there were a bunch of closed networks at different companies and universities who couldn't talk to each other. And so the industry got together and defined open standards to connect these closed networks into one big open network. They connected email systems by putting the @ sign in email addresses so people on one service could communicate with people on other services. And then they began to define open standards like JavaScript and HTML for the open internet so that any user could participate. And the rule at that point was that any company could connect as an equal into the system just by following the open standards. Now let's talk about what this means for the open metaverse of the future. We have the opportunity to take all of these different online ecosystems for gaming, consoles and publishers, and connect them together into a single place where anybody can talk to anybody else. We have the opportunity to turn today's game engines into tomorrow's metaverse browser engines. If you take a look at Unreal Engine and Unity and Godot, you have some very powerful 3D engines that have an increasingly common set of features and are increasingly adopting industry standards as ways of communicating with each other and with other tools. There's the GLTF content standards, there's Pixar's universal scene description format, and then there are a lot of new standards bodies that have formed to help to standardize the metaverse. There's Kronos Group, there's the Metaverse Standards Forum, there's the Academy Software Foundation and the Open 3D Foundation. We have the opportunity for all developers to work together to define the future of this thing. And there's also the opportunity to connect the economies of these different ecosystems. What a user would really like is to be able to buy a cool looking outfit in one place and take it everywhere they go. And as we were designing this new Fortnite creator economy, one of the things we were constantly thinking about is how this could, in the future, be connected into an open metaverse economy. And there's no reason that the core model there, in which revenue from item shops are shared with creators of experience based on engagement, couldn't be turned into an economic model for the open metaverse at large, with economic peering overseen by governance groups to make this work in a safe way for all players. And this gets us to a really key question here, and that is, who is going to build the metaverse in the future? And we believe the answer has to be all of us together. It has to be a combination of indie game developers together with AA and AAA game developers, and Fortnite creators and Minecraft creators and Roblox creators, each bringing their best specialized knowledge to the new world. And brands like Disney and Ferrari and Ralph Lauren, who have already experienced the metaverse through crossovers with Fortnite, we think that this is just the very beginning of a very long-term opportunity for all these companies to have a much larger presence in the digital world, in which it becomes a major and first-class business line for all of them. The future open metaverse will be about musicians and music labels and film and television studios who are using virtual production today to build world-class photorealistic content, being able to bring it and launch it playably in the metaverse, timed together with their film and television experiences in an endless stream of awesome entertainment content that's open to everybody to participate in. Now, Epic has a long history of supporting developers this way. We've built a lot of different services that are available to everybody to use. There's Unreal Engine, there's Epic Online Services, which are open to all platforms and all stores. There's the Epic Games Store, which is open to software built on all engines using all different online services. And we believe the metaverse has to be open. It can't be another Monopoly's walled garden. And Epic is all in on that. Investing very heavily in the future with the belief that companies who invest now through these hard times are going to come out strongest company in the future, strongest companies in the future. Some of these investments we're making in Fortnite initially and then bringing the work to Unreal Engine. Some things we're building in Unreal Engine, taking to Fortnite. But the aim is to...
Oh no, lo saqué. Brutal. Bueno, seguramente no está dando nada impresionante que digamos. Ok, déjame. Es que quiero. Quiero que salga en. Bueno, nada, lo que carga. Mientras voy a entrar ya un Real Engine. Vamos a buscar ahora sí. Oh my god. Lo compro ahora. Ahora sí, ahora mismo. Déjame. Ok, ahora mismo se supone. Hola, 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 hola. Hola, 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 Bicraft, hola. Me está cargando ahora mismo esto. Mentira, llegué a 400. A ver. ¡Vamos! ¡Ey! 400 suscriptores. Por fin llegamos. Muchas gracias, Bicraft. Capo. Muchas gracias. Vamos a... A ver. Necesito buscar el historial. Necesito esto mismo. Bueno, yo creo que ya se ha acabado, creo, supongo. Bueno, lleva 24, un real para editor, para Fortnite. Ya yo estoy ready para esta joya.
It's the game that no one ever thought was going to exist.
We like doing all sorts of things that are not common. Depending on the layout of the engine, that can be very difficult.
Having made games for 20 years, I almost feel lazy in the amount of polys I can push through this engine and still run fast and efficiently.
Double Fine Productions has been around for 20 years now. We're here in San Francisco, California. We're about 70 people. We started making our first game.
Una nueva terapia inyectable para combatir el
flagship IP.
envejecimiento ha sido.
So that's the 20-year
La cabeza.
history in a little bookended nutshell.
Y esto lo podemos agregar aquí.
Bookended nutshell.
Beware the cows. Not all milk is enriched.
Psychonauts is a very special franchise for
Puedes publicar la isla, sí se puede, pero si tienes código de creador. Yo no tengo, así que no la puedo probar. Aquí ya se actualizó y podemos probar los cambios que hice. Start game y empieza la partida con los cambios que yo hice. Aquí está el terreno que hicimos en 3 segundos, 10 segundos. Se puede hacer de una forma más sencilla en vez de quedarnos media hora.
Building a sequel to it very, very seriously.
The only reason we wanted to make Psychonauts 2 was because there are people out there who love Psychonauts 1. And so we knew that that group was watching and we couldn't get the spirit of the Psychonauts wrong.
We wanted to make sure that we maintained the original feeling and character that the original game had, but at the same time it was really important for us to modernize kind of how the gameplay felt.
Unreal was a good fit for Psychonauts 2 because it checked all of the boxes that we needed to check on the art side for sure. Allowed us to quickly iterate on levels and build a massive game with a pretty small team.
The Unreal Engine gives us a really robust content pipeline that allows us to tackle all kinds of different things from gameplay to visuals, and allowed us to focus on adding new things and not have to deal with basic rendering functions, which if we were rolling our own engine, we would have to worry about.
Here goes nothing.
It also provides a lot of extensibility to the programmers. With full source code access, we can go through and modify anything that we need to, add any new features that we need, which given the kind of setup that we have for a game like Psychonauts 2, there's lots of custom stuff that we're messing around with.
One thing that was a boon to us is that we took the spline mesh actor and we made our own version of it called the multi-spline mesh actor, which allowed us to take a statically built object and organically populate it through the world based on a spline. If we hadn't had that bit of technology, there's no way we would have been able to make enough content to fill this game, and we wouldn't have been able to do that without Unreal Engine.
One of the things that's really helpful about Unreal is that using Blueprint, designers can mock up an idea for gameplay and see if it's fun or not before they actually request a feature to be coded by a programmer. So we can do a lot of experimentation, which is always good to test out ideas in a rapid way.
It's really nice because it acts sort of like as a common ground where designers, artists, and programmers can all contribute to logic that's stored in Blueprint.
Like a lot of studios, we had to deal with shipping a game in quarantine. I mean, I feel really fortunate to work in the games industry because we were able to work that whole time. A lot of people couldn't work during quarantine, but we could keep going, and we ended up shipping Psychonauts 2 from our homes.
Having full source code access was really, really important to us because we were able to quickly develop this custom application that we used in order to synchronize drive data cache when everyone started working remotely. And so being able to distribute that work across a lot of different machines saved up a lot of time over the last year and a half.
Having all of our files be in sync was the thing that helped us the most. Just having source control on this project was the only thing that kept us going. Without that, it would have been madness. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to make this game without it.
Ew, the slime is so sticky.
After all we've been through, the ups and downs, it's been quite a roller coaster. And then to make a game that's been so well received at the end of that 20 years, it just feels really good because it feels like we, I don't want to say still got it, but maybe someone, we'll pretend someone else said that.
Construyendo terreno.
Yeah, that sounds good. Still got it.
Y podemos poner de este que es de madera, aunque sea un poco mal. No, este.
Hola Fran, hola Fran. Capo.
Nombre del proyecto.
Vale, te digo, estoy ahora mismo en... estoy un poco perdido, eso sí, también te digo. Yo te digo que aquí mucho mejor me pongo esto a mirarlo porque estoy aquí como un tonto sin hacer nada. Es que literalmente me he encontrado con el editor de terreno y no tengo ni idea de cómo usarlo. Chao, el editor de terreno. Sí, tengo el editor de terreno, la cosa es cómo lo utilizo. Tamaño cuadrado. Es que... Uy, ¿qué he hecho ahí? Lo mucho que sé es mover algunas cosas y con eso ya me pierdo. Voy. Vale, pues chicos...
Falta Vico. Yo estoy en Fortnite. Estaba aquí, vi que hay juegos nuevos, pero por alguna razón está actualizando.
Chicos, estoy... What? No. What?
Hola.
O sea, no, creo que claro, separa, pero capa de peso combinado, capa de peso no combinado. Combinado. ¿Qué? Crear un objeto de información de capa de paisaje. Ahora mismo no estoy dentro de Fortnite, estoy intentando...
Sí, se dice actualizando los juegos estos nuevos.
Contorno reticular. ¿What? Iluminación de detalle.
Actualizado 2%, 2%. Literalmente. O sea, es una hostia, amigo. O sea, no va a ser fácil. Te digo, para algunas cosas vamos a tener que usar códigos, así que hay que aprendernos los códigos porque va a ser como vean, no va a ser muy fácil. Y hay varios códigos que son difíciles de poner, así que tú aprendería, o sea, ¿cómo se dice? A ver videos de tutoriales de códigos y todo eso para que te enseñen a cómo usar el Unreal, que es casi lo mismo que ahora mismo lo que está pues usando Vika, para que aprendan. Sí, pero es que hay un problema, que solo es para PC. Y si solo es para PC, pues, o sea, hay personas que no tienen PC, por ejemplo, yo tengo, pero el problema es que, o sea, no me enciende esa mierda.
¿Esto?
Entonces, para poder usar el educativo 2.0 no lo voy a poder usar porque solamente va a ser para PC. Sí que no puedo hacer nada. Y yo que tenía planeado hacer unos mapas.
Literal.
Exacto.
Ahora ya los creadores de Creativo 1.0 ya a lo mejor te hacen una cosa que parece God, pero realmente podría ser una basura. ¿De qué? No,
Bueno.
creo que sí, que van a haber dispositivos nuevos. O sea, igualmente sigue estando el Creativo 1.0.
Te digo, literalmente.
No tengo ni siquiera idea de cómo moverme.
No lo creo. A ver, les digo, les voy a decir algo. Eso, mira, el Creativo 2.0 que hay en estas bicas es el beta. Imagínense el lanzamiento que saquen, o sea, el lanzamiento final va a ser más épico.
A crear. Agregar.
Yo estoy entrando ahora mismo.
Actor. Proyecto.
No sé.
Aquí. Estoy. ¿Qué le acabo?
A ver cómo se juego, quiero ver. Quiero ver, a ver. A ver. No, no. No sé.
Chicos, Galería 2.0.
A ver.
Chicos, había visto un vídeo de Unreal Engine, pero no sé cómo era para que en...
Quiero ver la Galería 2.0.
Literalmente, mira.
¡Me cago en la puta! Que ahí está la tienda.
Metal.
No sé, pero a mí me está iniciando el juego.
Era al explorador de contenido.
Yo no puedo ver esto.
¿A dónde está?
En un...
Chicos, estoy descargando un barril, tío.
Por favor, busca un modelo de Final Fantasy. Busca un modelo de un animatrónico, por favor. Por favor.
Voy a buscarlo. 5.
Sonidos, puedes poner sonidos.
Puse Fortnite. Aquí hay espadas y todo. Me da. Te puedo decir que creo que todo. No sé si está. Déjame mirar. Voy a ponerlo todo junto. Fortnite. Hola, hola.
Sí, a mí también. Veo negro.
Menos decepción. Creativo 1.0 no te deja hacer nada nuevo. Antonio, en ningún momento han dicho que van a añadir algo para el Creativo 1.0. Digo. Ready. Hola, hola.
¿Qué le pasó al mapa? Me quitó el pico. ¿Qué
Hay cosas que
pedo?
valen dinero, O sea, por ejemplo, hay una aldea medieval que vale $20. Chicos, hay cosas que valen dinero en el buscador. Y
sí. A ver.
No
busca un
está
modelo.
ready. No está
A ver,
ready.
busca un modelo de un personaje, de cualquier personaje. Busca. A ver.
A ver, si no está Freddy, tampoco está Bendy. Ya te digo, han puesto aquí Fortnite, pues algunas cosillas. Ya la gente supongo que irá añadiendo nuevas. Por ejemplo, voy a poner... Literal. ¿Qué busco?
Investiga.
A ver, ¿qué investigamos? Es que, como tal, todo lo que hay está aquí. Oye, pero...
Te explico, Franz, te explico. Hay varias cosas que cuestan dinero, por una de las razones, por la textura, todo eso, puede que tengan, por ejemplo, explosión. O sea, es un ejemplo. Por ejemplo, una explosión va a costar dinero porque literalmente tiene tantos detalles y eso, pues obviamente va a costar dinero. Exacto.
Sí, la pregunta es quién hizo eso. ¿Por qué no? Ah, claro, porque...
Busca explosión, busca efectos de explosión o algo así.
Selección.
A ver si aparece.
Vale. Un momento. Eso estará en animación. Oye, pero lo que no entiendo es por qué desaparece el ratón cuando estoy... O sea, ¿saben por qué desaparece el ratón cuando estoy... cuando no estoy seleccionando... O sea, cuando no estoy seleccionando nada, porque me parece muy... Volví. ¿Por qué cosas simples valen dinero? Nada, no son simples, pero en teoría se iba a poder descargar mods y ni eso.
Te explico, mods se refieren, por ejemplo, exacto, modelos, XD.
Sí. O sea, eso a lo mejor se refieren a... como tal, para jugar, pero no sé. Configuración... abrir. Esto...
Lo malo
nada.
es que si nunca has jugado Veamos, no vas a hacer eso.
Mira, puedo añadir aquí un cubo. Qué bien el cubo. Chicos, al fin he creado mi primera cosa en Fortnite, chicos. En Fortnite. Un Real Engine. He creado un cubo blanco. Vamos.
Oye, pero no puedes invitar a ver.
No, eso venía predeterminado,
Mira, ¿no nos puedes invitar?
Dime tú dónde te invito yo aquí. A lo mejor aquí. No te has conectado a la sesión. ¿Cómo?
¡Hostia, quitaron el código de creador! ¡Lo quitaron!
¿En serio? Vamos, acabó la tiranía
Si
de
vas a la tienda, si vas a la tienda no puedes apoyar a nadie. No, espérate, si podemos publicar los mapas estoy loco. Si podemos publicar los mapas, es esto pasa. Y por favor dime cómo se con unas cosas, por favor, coño, al menos no sé, unos...
No, están diciendo por aquí que no han ido nada.
¡Qué puta madre!
A ver, han quitado el código del creador épico. Háganle museo para guardar el cubo. Amanda se nota que ya estuvo usando un Real Engine 5. Bueno, pues ya les digo. Es que yo esto es la primera, ya sabe todo cómo usarlo.
A ver, pregunta, voy a animaciones, animación a ver qué hay.
Abrir sesión. ¿Cómo? Tienes que guardar.
Bueno. Pues para poder literalmente usar el Fortnite Urgen, tienes que primero usar aprender a usar el Urgen 5. Según yo, ahí algunas cosas vas a tener que poner códigos, por ejemplo, no sé, lo que sea, para que se mueva y eso, y todo.
Chicos, creo que he abierto la sesión. Oh, creo que se puede meter,
¿Cómo?
Le he dado a abrir sesión. Creo que ustedes se van a poder meter. Sí. Vale.
Pero tienes que invitarnos, no sé lo que pasa.
Vale, espera que está cargando.
¡Que me quitaron la isla! ¿Pero qué cojones? Dice, ahí está. Coño, me asusté.
XD. ¿Por qué me está viniendo el Fortnite? Oh, vale, que para abrir sesión tienes que abrir.
Tienes que abrir Fortnite, Vita.
Sí, lo estoy abriendo. Perspectiva, pero perspectiva lo puedo... Es que... predeterminado. ¿Y ahora qué es esto que me aparece?
Y la puta madre, yo
¡Eh,
quería, yo
chicos!
quería.
¡Puedo inundar el juego! ¡Vamos!
¿Qué?
Puedo inundar el juego.
Épico. Bolivia. Épico, Bolivia. Qué decepción, pensaba que habían puesto nuevos modelos y es una mierda.
¿What? ¿Que puedo mover también las montañas?
Sí.
Chicos, el nuevo evento de Fortnite. No.
Mejorar dispositivos. No pueden ni. Me cago en.
No. Chicos, no pueden hacer la montaña. Hipotéticamente se pueden exportar diseños 3D, ¿no? Al igual que crear algo para bucear. Supongo.
Vamos a ir aquí con Vika. Vamos con Vika, porque este coño.
Vale, creo que se puede. A ver. Ya está abierto.
Un momento.
Sesión conectada. Vale.
Sí, se pueden poner diseños 3D, pero hay algunos que cuestan dinero.
Sí. Vale. ¿Cómo hago? ¿Es tan público y cualquier persona se puede unir o...? Ah, no. A ver,
Me aparece invitarte.
vale. Les digo, ¿se me ha abierto el Fortnite? Sí, voy. Entonces ahora la memoria va a ser tu PC. No aparece la barra de memoria, ojo. Yo sí la he visto, o sea, es otro tipo, ahora te digo. Minecraft activó el modo audio.
Tu sesión de edición, ¿what?
Vale, te digo, ¿ves esto de aquí? Esto de tamaño del proyecto. El nivel, recurso de datos, capa, no sé qué, no sé cuánto. Pues esto. Ahora mismo la tengo al 100%. Con todo. Sí.
Sí. Invítanos, Vika.
Voy. ¡Oh! Pero bueno. ¿Están viendo esto? Estoy en una especie de...
Recuerda que retraso.
Ah, yo tengo que recuperar la cuenta de Google, la cual está vinculada a mi cuenta de Epic y ya puedo jugar. Vale.
¿Qué cojones? Invita.
Te invito. Vale, te invité a ti y a Chris aquí. Vale, una segunda.
A ver.
Te digo,
a ver.
El editor no está conectado. Tabulador. ¿Cómo lo conecto?
Supongo que es entrando. Creativo.
Registro. Vale, les digo, cuando entren van a estar en una especie de zona extraña. No sé.
¿Cómo que registro? Yo lo silencié.
Ah, vale. Ah, vale.
Porque
¿Has visto esto, no? Esto parece el evento del Fortnite.
Aquí a la izquierda aparece ni que registro, what the fuck.
Sí,
Podemos volar.
Vale. Anda, ¿verdad? Pueden volar.
A ver, entra al Unreal un momento, a ver.
Vale. Voy al Unreal.
¡Es
Estoy en el
blanco!
Unreal.
¡Es blanco! Mira eso, Chris, es blanco. ¡Es blanco! No sé, pero es blanco. ¿Qué cojones?
Únete como jugador para comenzar la partida. ¿Me unió como jugador? Soy blanco.
Eres blanco, amigo, eres blanco. ¿Cómo cambiaste de color tan rápido? Joder. ¿Verdad? Me cambiaste de color, no es justo. Yo también quiero cambiar de color. Yo quiero ser blanco. Siempre soy negro.
Vale, les digo, tengo la sesión conectada, pero me dice, únete como jugador para comenzar la partida. Pero es que ya me he unido como jugador.
Reinicia lo vean, reinicia.
¿Cierro y vuelvo a iniciar o...?
Sí, sí.
Vale, le voy a guardar. Vale.
Me salía
Pues...
más.
Vale,
Yo
pero
también.
no puedo revertir todos los cambios. Registro de salida. Pues le doy a cerrar.
Reinicia porque, amiga, arriba a la izquierda dice el editor no está conectado. Tienes que reiniciar, yo creo.
Vale, cierro.
Sí,
Entro
sí,
al
es fácil.
editor instancia. Vale, seguimos aquí, ¿no? No nos echa.
Gráfico de Free Fire, de cartón, se vende, esta juega. Épico. Volviste a hacer quiz.
¿Eh?
Es que tú eras blanco, volviste a hacer quiz.
Yo como tal, no he
Es
visto
que no tengo
ninguna
permiso.
forma de dar permiso.
¿No
No
tiene
tengo
teléfono?
teléfono aquí. Todo el control lo tengo en el Unreal Editor Fortnite. Aquí literalmente estoy como ustedes, pero blanco. Digo, como ustedes.
¿Qué pasa con blanco de mierda? Yo quiero ser blanco. Ey, ¿por qué no puedes entrar, coño?
Estoy entrando. Por cierto, ¿por qué somos todos nivel 0 aquí?
No sé. Hay muchas cosas que no estoy entendiendo en esta puta vida.
Tenemos
Oh, se puso escoge donde te meten tú. No. No, vamos. Hostia.
¿Se puede desplegar aquí el ala delta? No sé.
No.
Me sale por un momento. Vale, me está volviendo a cargar.
A ver.
Oye,
Es
¿qué
un
les parece
esqueleto.
después a lo mejor si, ya que si vemos que no podemos hacer mucho con el Unreal Engine, vamos a mirar alguna isla de Creativos.0?
Sí, se nos bugueó a nosotros.
¿Eh? Sí, me salió antes lo de crear equipo antes de meterme en la isla. No, pero igualmente date cuenta de que aquí no creo que ustedes puedan... o es que no sé. Vale.
Joder.
Vale, ya estoy, ¿eh? Estoy de nuevo. Esto lo cierro. Y aquí tengo mi isla llamada Unreal Editor Fortnite. ¡Eh! Ya me salen todas las islas. Bueno, todas. ¿Todas? No, estas no son todas. Me sale, por ejemplo, Fortnite Afraid 2 Trailer, Distras. Me salen algunas. Pero bueno. ¿Son todas? Es raro.
Con tu isla de 90s. O bueno, es que seguía spoiler, ¿no?
No, pero date cuenta de que a lo mejor la estudio sin querer.
¿Cómo? ¿Dónde? Mm.
Bueno, la cosa es que creo que como tal las batallas de creadores y todo, creo que se van a seguir haciendo en Creativo 1.0.
Sí.
Pero claro, imagínate, desde Creativo 2.0 se pueden meter modelos y todo que no están en Creativo 1.0.
Por eso. Y yo creo que yo las podría editar o hacer algo así. Por eso te estaba diciendo que me tiras un modelo de un Final Fantasy o de lo que sea para ver si yo lo podía editar o algo así. Con el teléfono.
Vale, me he metido de nuevo y no sé por qué, pero tengo que volver a iniciar. Espero que al iniciar pueda... O sea, está cargando la sesión. Prueba el lenguaje Verse. Vale. Unreal Editor for Fortnite requires
Modo de edición pues pagándose.
code to be installed to edit verse code with...
Güey, dice, oye, dice modo de edición pues pagándose. Arriba a la izquierda.
Vale, me dice que para poder probarlo tengo que instalar una cosa,
Pues
venga, le doy. Lo instalo, a ver. Hola. Está cargando la sesión.
What the fuck, ¿qué pedo?
¿Y qué es esto de transmisión?
Oye, me puso una pantalla de carga. No, me puso la pantalla de carga.
Instalarte Visual Studio Code. Vale.
¡Oh! ¡Estamos en la isla! ¡Bueno!
¿Cómo?
Tío.
¿Onda?
No sé, pero...
Literalmente volví a abrir esto. Vale.
Pon un modo, unos permisos. No. Danos permiso, por favor. Danos permiso. Hostia, que se puede ver como...
Moví el cubo.
Permisos, por favor.
Tengo permiso.
Pon un modelo de lo que sea.
Ojo, vale. Ajuste. Ay, no, ¿por qué me metí aquí? Permiso.
Hostia, que hay nuevos dispositivos. ¡Nuevos dispositivos! Dispositivo. Espera. Plataforma de luces. Dispositivo de secuencia. ¿Qué sé yo? Ahí. Déjenme ver. Hay nuevos dispositivos. Hay uno que dice mezclador de sonido. ¿Qué es eso?
No está listo para zarpar porque hay una zona.
Mezclador de sonido.
Mezclador de sonido.
No sé, no sé qué es eso. Activador. Pusieron nuevas fotos, por lo que veo. Hostia, esto de las armas. Quiero ver si el maniquí le pusieron nuevas de estos. ¿Te imaginas?
Por cierto, ¿se han fijado que literalmente la montaña esta está al lado nuestra?
Sí. Ah, no se pueden usar los canales, me cago en la puta. ¡Nah!
¿El qué? ¿Qué pasa con los canales?
No se usan canales, se usa la otra opción de esa de la evento.
Mezcla, ninguna. Ah. No, se utilizan eventos, qué asco, siga.
Vale. ¿Qué es esto? Plataforma. Pues. Plataforma de luces. Esta es la plataforma esta y esta, secuenciador. No hay más plataforma y la animación.
Radio.
Y la de la animación. Yo quería la de la animación. What? Yeah. Sí.
Claro, a lo mejor puedan ir cosas o todo. Vale, voy a mirar así rápidamente los dispositivos y mira a ver qué puedo hacer. Porque hay trampa ambiental fresquera. Porque hay 3 trampas ambientales de fresquera. Ah, pared, techo y suelo.
¿Esta montaña? ¡Hostia! ¡La montaña!
Ah, la moví yo.
Puedes poner un modelo de lo que sea y puedo ver si lo puedo mover yo.
Mucho mejor esto, dispositivo de secuencia cinemática. Hay unos cuantos dispositivos nuevos por aquí. Vale, esa montaña, la pregunta es, ¿cuál es el límite de las islas ahora mismo en Fortnite?
¿Qué?
¿Cuál es el límite de las islas? O sea...
Te tiene que poner una bajega.
No, pero me refiero a que creo que hay muchísimo límite ahora mismo. A ver, ¿dónde están ustedes? Ya les perdí. Están aquí. Vale. Han eliminado todo lo que había.
Por lo que veo, el límite es lo mismo. Mira el mapa un momento.
Sí, yo no puedo copiar esto.
Yo tampoco.
No, pero igualmente hazte cuenta de que ahora hay un nuevo sistema. Oye, pero ¿por qué han eliminado todo?
Yo lo eliminé.
Acabo de ver cómo acaban de... O sea, aquí he visto cómo ponían algo. Vale, todavía sigo sin saber cómo moverme muy bien.
Puedes poner un modelo.
Déjame mirar.
Aún así, yo creo que si pones el modelo, aún así yo creo que a ver qué es la jodienda.
Vale. Te digo. Y no te ve el ratón. Ay. Tengo una cosa aquí, pero es que no sé muy bien cómo poner modelo. El dispositivo de secuencia del día es nuevo, no es el Sky Dome.